Hi everyone. In this video, we will learn how to make simple charts and do simple highlighting that will help you understand data. We'll learn how to make column charts, pie chart, and do basic chart formatting. We'll also take a look at conditional formatting but cover the basics, just how to set up rules. We'll not cover any advanced stuff in this video. So, when do we use charts? We basically use charts for comparison. If the numbers are not providing a lot of information, you can make a chart. For this product laptop, you have the monthly sales. So you can make a chart based on this so that you can clearly see the trend. Let's see how to make a column chart first. Column chart is especially useful when comparing values such as monthly sales for products or scores of subjects for students. So in this case, let's say I want to track the sales. So here I'll make a column chart to show the monthly sales. So I'll select these two columns. I'll go to insert. Here you have the chart section. You can go to recommended charts. It will show you the more commonly used charts. You can select a column chart from here. You can also go here, insert column or bar chart. You can choose from a range of column charts. I'll choose this simple 2D column chart. So this is the sales column chart. You see the monthly sales for each of the months. It clearly shows how the sales have been performing over the months. So some common mistakes that beginners do when making column charts. One is selecting blank rows or columns. In your data, you must not have blank rows or columns. You must also not include totals. So assuming if you have total here of the sales, you must not include that row when you make the chart. When you make the right selections, you get a simple clean chart that is easier to understand. Next, we'll take a look at how to make pie chart. Pie charts work best when you want to show parts of a whole. Let's see with the help of an example. So here I want to show the sales for each of this product category. I want to show what is the percentage of the total sales for each of these product categories. Again, I'll select the data along with the headers. Go to insert. I can go to recommended charts. I can select the pie chart. Or I can go here, insert pie or donut chart. So again, I can select from a range of pie charts. I'll select a simple 2D pie chart. So it shows the contribution of each of the product towards the total sales. You can further edit this chart to show the percentage here, which I'll cover a bit later in the video. When making a pie chart, it's best to show around 4 to 5 categories. Too many slices makes it difficult to read. So for instance, if I add more products, I've added these 3 products now. So when you make the pie chart, so you see as the number of categories goes on increasing, the slices becomes more. It can be a bit cumbersome to read it. So you must keep it simple and fewer categories when showing a pie chart. Here's another way to quickly make a chart. So I'll select the months and the sales columns. The moment I select the data, at the bottom you see this small square. Click on that. It gives you a few options. One of them is charts. Just click on charts and I'll say clustered column. So it quickly makes a bar chart. Here's another cool trick. Let's say you also want to show the quantity sold in addition to the sales. You can just select the data from the quantity sold column. Say Control C, copy. Just click on the chart, anywhere on the chart. Say paste. You see, it quickly adds another bar. Now it shows both sales as well as quantity sold for the various months. Charts summarize data, but sometimes you want Excel only to highlight important numbers. That's where conditional formatting helps. Conditional formatting allows you to automatically apply formatting such as colors to cells based on certain rules or data values. This can be useful when you're working with data related to sales, marks, where you want to see missing data, or if certain values are greater than or less than or in between certain range of data. Let's see how to use it. Let's say I have blanks in the data and I quickly want to spot blanks in the data. So what you do is select the range of data, go to conditional formatting, which is under the home tab, create a new rule. It shows various types of rules. Choose format only cells that contain. Below you will find few drop downs. Here choose blanks. You want to look for cells that contain blanks. Next you select how you want the matching cells to be displayed. For that, click on format. Here you can show how you want the cell to be displayed. In this case, I'll just go to fill and select the red color. I'll say OK. Then I'll say OK. So you see it spots the blank rows and makes them red. Now these cells are dynamic. If you start typing in it, cell color will change. So let's say I put 1200 here. So the color changed because it is no longer a blank. You can also look for values which are greater than or below certain numbers. So let's say here I'll give a condition where I'm looking for numbers below 100. So again I'll select the data, go to conditional formatting, new rule, format only cells that contain. In this case I'll say cell value is less than, I'll say 100. I'll go to format and I'll choose fill color as red. I'll say OK. I'll say OK again. So you see it shows 10, which is less than 100. I'll make it 100. The red color will go. I make it 10. The red color again appears. To remove the rule, you just have to go to conditional formatting again. You see clear rules. You can clear rules from selected cells. You can select the cells and say clear rules, or you can just say clear rules from the entire sheet. I select this entire sheet. The rules disappear. So this is how you use conditional formatting. Next we'll learn how to do basic chart formatting in Excel. So once you have the chart, you can change certain aspects of the chart. So this is the chart title, which is showing sales. Right now you can modify it. Just click on there. You see, click on the chart title, click once more. It will let you edit. Now you can say sales trend. You can increase and decrease the size by just going to one of the edges and then dragging. So it's easy to increase the size or increase or decrease the size. You can just select it and move it around. You can select it, you can copy it and paste it in another document if you wish. You can also show numbers on top of each of these bars to show the actual sales for each of these products. You just select one of the bars and it will automatically select all the bars. Just do a right click, show add data labels. Just go there and say add data labels. So for each of the products, it shows their respective sales. So Excel only shows a few elements by default when you draw a chart. So just click on the chart and then you see this plus sign, plus button. It shows the list of all the elements that can be shown on the chart. So just click on the plus sign. So by default, it shows you the axis, the chart title, the data labels, the grid lines. If you don't want the grid lines, you can just remove the grid lines. See, the grid lines are cleared. Get it back. Now here on the x-axis you see the product names, but on the y-axis you do not see any label. So you can go and click on the legend. So it says the y-axis shows sales. So you can remove it if you don't want it. So this is the place from where you can add or remove chart elements. Now you can further modify the look or position of the various elements. So for instance, if this cells is on the right side, take it to the left side. I'll just select it. I'll do right click, say format legend. I can take it to various positions. I can take it to the left. See, it takes it to the left. Similarly, see the bottom product names. Right click and save format axis. It tells you, like, it automatically selects the name based on the data. So this is coming from the cells in the table. So here laptop, phone, tablet, keyboard, mouse, picks it up from here. We'll also quickly take a look at how to format pie chart. The features are more or less similar. So go and select the main circle, the main chart. It selects each of the pies. Right click and show add data label. It shows the values. You can also just select main chart, go on to the plus sign where it shows the elements, title, data labels and legends. Now data labels, if you see the right arrow, if you click on that small arrow here, it shows how you want the data label to appear. Right now it is best fit. You can show them all outside if you want. See, all the labels have gone outside now. I'll keep it best fit. Instead of numbers, you can also have them as percentages. So again, click on the chart, right click on format data labels. So under label options, you see it's showing value. I remove value and I choose percentage. You see it has replaced the numbers with percentage. All the numbers outside. So on this chart, you have this x-axis. So just click on one of the product, it selects the entire x-axis. Do right click to format the axis. This is the place where you go make changes. So I can change the look and color of the text here. If I go to text options, I can change the color. See, right now it's dark gray. I can make it red. You see it changes to red. Change it to black. Similarly, you can change the text outline. I can select a solid line. Changes. So this is a place where you can format the things related to the axis. Similarly, you can go to the y-axis, select on one of the numbers, right click, format axis. You can make changes here as well. You can go to text options, change the color and outline. This is how you can do basic chart formatting. There's much more in there actually. As you get more comfortable, you can try out different features. When working with charts, it's best to keep things simple. So avoid using too many colors or avoid highlighting everything so that nothing stands out. And if you use different colors, it's best to explain what various colors mean. As I mentioned, keep things simple. Simple charts look professional. So do chart formatting to explain things better, to clarify things, not really to decorate. So that's all in this video. Subscribe for more such tutorials.